Working out your career strategy and working out your visa strategy often have a lot in common. So if you position yourself right in terms of your skill set and your qualifications, then it's easier for you to create job opportunities and business opportunities, but it's also a lot easier to create visa opportunities. The government makes no secret of what skills are in demand, and we have to look no further than the shortage occupation list. This we can see includes skills in relation to health. So remember, the NHS, that's the National Health Service, is one of the biggest employers and biggest sponsors in the UK. And skills like engineering and software. I talk a lot about software on this channel, of course, and related visas. So these are all areas in which the UK government is saying we don't have enough people to fill the roles, but also in the private sector, there's no shortage of jobs. Now, if you just go into indeed.com and type in the area you're looking at, let's say, for example, engineering management, then straight away you can see a list of six-figure jobs. So being in one of these areas is going to mean you're less likely to experience a struggle both with your career and business, but also with visa options. The settlement visas are all designed to attract highly skilled people working in high demand jobs where there's real problems to be solved. And you see this not only in the UK, but also for EU visas and those in the US and Canada and elsewhere. So once you've made sure that your objectives are aligned with what's in demand, both from the private sector and from government, the next stage is to position yourself for success. It's rare that people are able to apply from outside of the UK successfully for a skilled worker visa, for example. Most of the time you'll need to be in the UK on a visa to do something else, but with a right to work, and then actually do some work with the prospective employer. You'll then have to create an opportunity to make yourself really invaluable to them. But of course, it's easier to do that if you're working with them on a day-to-day basis. And it's so much easier to then be sponsored for a skilled worker visa. You can also consider the startup visa, which gives you a right to work alongside your startup business. Again, this gives you an opportunity to get your foot in the door. Now, on the student side, I would add, after doing, let's say, an MSc or MA, you can switch onto the graduate visa generally, and that gives you 2 years to search for a job or to do work. So, in other words, a 3-year trajectory with the MA or MSc rather than 2 years on the startup visa. So they're both good options. Of course, MScs and MAs can be quite expensive. Often 15 or even £25,000, which is of course not the case with the startup visa. Maybe you're looking for visa options for yourself, or maybe you're looking at your children if they're approaching university age and considering with them what they may wish to study if they're studying abroad. You may wish to make sure that your children maximize their prospects of moving on to a settlement visa when they finish their studies, so they have that option available to them. Now, if you go through these steps, so as I say, checking this shortage occupation list, and for each area doing the indeed.com search to see how these match up with what you want to do or with what your child wants to do, then this will give you a great starting point of research to then make your decision on what to study and give you or your children the best opportunities in life over the coming years. If you'd like to speak with me about your visa options, I have a consultation service. There's a link in the description just below to select a time to speak with me, and I'd be happy to help.